Oh, we know what that music means.
Oh, yeah.
Very exciting.
Here we go.
Hang with Loaded Dice Rollers. And we have a very special guest star on right now, Mr. Real DM, Ron. He's been to all sorts of cons. He's run games from East to West Coast, and he's here to help these guys survive tonight. Is that why you're here?
I just came here to toast you guys, but thank you for the welcome for the whole thing.
We'll take the survival, by the way. We'll take it.
I mean, is listening to the podcast enough? Do I have to be hard to listen now? I'm just,
Yeah, that's
excellent.
You can give out 1 star, Ron. What 1 star can you give out?
1 star. Well, first of all, Brett's just going to tell my mom if I don't give it to him.
Oh, so Brett gets a star.
So right now, everyone's doing really good, but not star worthy. It's
Right, you guys are setting the bar very low.
You look so good tonight, Ron.
Kurt gets a star.
So Kurt gets a star.
Kurt already won, so
Kurt
here's the
gets a
Kurt's
star.
comment. Nice.
Right there.
Ron had a star to give out. There's a star.
I mean, Ron, let him take you to dinner at least first. I mean, don't just jump in. I mean, come on.
Well, that's 5 stars.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hey.
you got to warm up too. Yeah, it does work.
Kurt likes to jump in though, so you know.
Awesome.
Well, congratulations, guys, on a successful podcast. You guys really are.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Ron, very much.
Good to see you. Hang out for a little bit. We have a cold open, and this week, just to catch all the viewers up, it's a 2-episode catch-up cold open is what I call it, and it's a Mad Men special. If you guys, did anybody listen to watch Mad Men, the series?
I just binged Mad Men.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right at the beginning of quarantine. I think I talked about it in one of the earlier episodes where I just finished it in a week.
I have to have it.
I know Mad Men is a
Wow,
show.
Will's all caught up. I think
2 words. Yes.
Will wins.
I am a madman, so I don't.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Nice. You are a madman.
I
And
am.
so our cold open tonight pulls inspiration from their cold opens, which, Mel, how would you describe their cold opens?
Exciting.
They are exciting, but what else is interesting about them?
Cigarettes? Lots of cigarettes.
They never make sense. That's what I love about them. So this is that cold open, Ron.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to hear the best cold open because here it goes. Ready, guys? Last week on the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast.
So it's like the ABBA song, Knowing Me, Knowing You. Great.
That's the mystery we've uncovered, what that song is. Yep.
The Fellowship invented a new weapon.
That's a booger ray. That's deadly.
Booger
So it's a
cannon.
19
Boogerang.
plus my attack bonus is 20.
Save or die.
They had keen observations.
But if we want to get a popsicle, they're going to help us get a popsicle.
I got it. They had wise words.
I don't know why I keep putting my D20 back in my bag.
That's like not having a condom when you're on a date. Come on, man.
It's just such a casual thing, like a date.
They had mathematics.
He's the barbarian astrophysicist.
I am.
They engaged in battle.
I'm going to have to kill more things to catch up.
Like you weren't gonna do that anyway, Aura.
Now here's the horrible thing that happens.
DC 35.
35. Oh yeah, I passed that by a country mile.
Pass
Yeah,
that
I'll hold
by
up-
a
I'll hold up
country
until-
mile. well, I'm probably about to get a ton of damage, so.
That's true.
Stop it.
They had patience.
Wait, hang
Here we go. Here comes Wallace's bound.
Hang on. Don't take his moment. Don't take his moment.
Wait. Hang on.
Our best rated episode. They had a string of sound bites.
Wish.
So I'm going to use the wish in the ring.
Damn it. What the hell?
We're aft.
It's like a black sphere. Pure negative energy. Now you're seeing true friends in action right
Yeah,
now.
we're out of here. That was the last episode of Loaded Dice Rollers podcast. Good luck. Goodbye, everyone.
And Mel summed it up.
Yeah, I'm doing a long, really funny Instagram post right now about that moment when your DM tries to kill you and then almost does, but doesn't realize that out of his 3 actions he can't get the spell to kill me because he took an action to move and then takes 2 actions to concentrate to create the spell that's trying to get through the whole thing on the grief of dying in this campaign, only to be immediately brought back, and that's why I have a rules guide to ensure the DM isn't going to kill me immediately.
Ah, we got it.
It's just a slow zoom on my face.
Then Mel used her wish ring.
This is it. If I f it up, throw it away.
One of the most intense moments of RPG history right here.
I wish that this, and
Damn it.
I wish for all creatures within 1,000-foot radius to be our ally to protect the Fellowship of something stupid on their quest. And I pass out.
Another nosebleed.
the Dwizzard used a new power.
He turns into a phoenix, a huge legendary phoenix.
And somehow they survived against the odds.
20d6 damage.
Oh boy.
You see this ghost? Seems to be very powerful.
I am eternal.
Just prismatic spray. Oh, you critically failed it. You take 100 points of damage, Walrus. All right, make it.
I roll a 2 and a 1.
Wow, prismatic spray.
Whoa, a fumble.
All right, then roll a save. Roll 2 reflex saves.
You critically failed what brace?
Everybody critically failed it.
You
I took
disintegrate.
220 points of damage.
Holy
I'm dead.
Christ.
I am eternal.
Welcome to the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast. Wow. That was a cold open. Oh my god.
So I remember what happened, but for all of my friends here who weren't there, what happened the last 1 to 2 episodes?
Oh, I don't know the
Wait.
Exactly. Yeah. No. This is just exposition for all of our friends who weren't there.
right who weren't drunk.
So, what has happened?
Oh my god.
What am I doing?
We went into space and then we went over. Remember we saw
No,
that
we
celestial.
went through that canal thing inside of the sphere thing, and then Kurt went like that way, and then everyone else went this way.
Here's a good idea, Mel. You guys are describing things that happen. Maybe it matters, maybe it
Just
doesn't.
show the map. So,
Here's a star. I'm going to go around to each one of you. If you can recall a soundbite from the open and repeat it and tell me what was going on in that scene, I'll give you a star. So, Mel, you first. What's the soundbite?
there was a point where it just got really quiet.
Okay, what was said though?
And it had that ring, and I said, I wish, and then I paused for a really long time because I had no idea what I was about to say.
She was nervous.
I was. That is a soundbite.
That's good. You get a star. That's a good one. That's a good one. Now, Will, on my screen, you just happen to be right next to Mel. So, what's the soundbite you remember?
I remember a die being rolled, which I will now reproduce.
Uh huh.
And things happened as a result of that die being rolled.
Okay. Brad, are you saying that's no star?
That's not a star. Yeah.
That's not a star. All right, Tom, it's your chance.
That's my brother.
Can you recall a specific soundbite?
Yeah, I do. This is the most intense moment in RPG history.
Oh man, that's a good soundbite. That's it. You get a star. See how easy it is, Ron? We could give.
I like that. That was excellent. Well done. Well done.
Like the outlet mall for stars.
I love it. Really cool. I love the roundup. Good job.
Jonathan, it's your.
There was one that said prismatic spray. Then I said, oh, I critically failed.
Oh no.
And then you said, oh, how much damage is that? And then there was an awkward pause. And then there was a chortle. And then it was, oh, that's 220 points of damage right there.
Well, I think you got 100 points of damage, and I took 220.
That was,
Yeah.
I got the 100 points afterwards.
Destroyed me and wiped me out.
Nice job, Walrus. You get a star, buddy.
Yay!
Yes.
What are the stars doing tonight, Spence?
They're going to do a lot. They're going to give you extra experience points because you may or may not go up a level tonight. If you star winner, you're definitely going up.
Nice.
Kurt, you got a nice soundbite.
I really like the knowing me, knowing you, but I'm trying to remember what the context of that was because I know it was me and Walrus like arguing about something, but I can't remember what it was that we were arguing about. So I don't get a star, but I want to know more about that moment.
I mean, that's an immediate negative star.
Yeah.
Really quickly, that cold open really did not make much sense. Like really fast, what happened was you guys went to the Three Sisters of Nyx to repair the golden threads of life. You restored a Titan on the first one. The second one, you restored Decima out of the strings herself. And then on the third sister, she was nowhere to be found. And eventually found this rock in the middle of nowhere, like literally hundreds of thousands of light years of no space, being hunted by these, beings that are built to eliminate abnormalities in the area. And you guys were on Morai, which is the last of the sisters, and you defeated the guardian that the Whispering Tyrant had left there. And when you did, golden threads appeared everywhere, kind of like what you're seeing and behind me. And so this might be some clues about what's happening. And you guys see a picture, and there's only 2 players in that picture. Does anybody want to describe that picture?
It's a beautiful tree with golden shimmering essence.
Well, those are the strings all over. 'Cause you can see it. That's like draped across. So that's them that are pretty much cheersing each other with the golden strings.
It looks like Eugenie's got his hand on Uncle Walrus's shoulder.
I think that's been left, except I don't have my ale.
Because it's on my back.
Oh, is it behind you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it does look like you're giving me like a brotherly hug, which is nice.
It's almost like life is being brought back to this place.
They look like the strings.
Yeah, great job, you guys. So it talks to you. It's just Walrus and Eugenie, the divine followers of the group.
We're all ears.
And it has a moment with you.
A tree moment? It's going to branch out to us?
Your job isn't done. It sends you telegraphic visions. It doesn't even say thank you. It just says your job's not done.
It says slackers, I think.
Right. Way to miss it, losers.
Did you talk to it?
I want it to know that we want to finish the job. Guide us.
Okay.
What are we missing?
If you will send us on our purple path, on our trajectory, if you will.
I'll give Eugenie a star because he talked in character, and I like that.
Hey.
There you go. Oh, he activated his only star. So now everybody's got a star, which is great. And it whips you, but it doesn't do very much damage, but you can tell what it just did to you might just take you out. It says, watch your tongue.
Who did it whip, me or Eugenie?
It whipped Eugenie for talking to it.
Ooh.
I lean over to Uncle Walrus and says, "It's okay. I've heard this thing has bark worse than bite."
Okay.
Wow, even his character has dad jokes. Really great.
Wow.
Yeah, I like how it transcends
Take it
universes.
Keep it, honestly.
Every universe that Will exists in tells dad jokes. So every extension of him.
Every single character. moving
Walrus, what do you
forward.
say? What do you say to it? You guys are.
Well, then, in that case, I'll offer deference and drop to one knee and bow my head accordingly and say, we meant no offense.
I will also drop to one knee.
We're just here to set things right. And your guidance in that process is deeply appreciated and will take any direction in which you can point us to make things right again.
That's awesome. So she appreciates that. She communicates with you. She's Morai, a formless, pure consciousness, but she can manifest in many divine forms, and this is one of them, the tree. Morai has the ability to manifest of any kind of form or shape. She is the end and limit to life, all life. She asks you whatever, wherever, there you are. She also says that the fabrics of infinity outside the dimensions aren't places for mortals. And she asks you what you're doing there.
Was Morai one of the Sisters of Nyx?
I'll give you a star for that. That was very good.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she was one of the sisters.
Okay. So, admittedly, the only thing that I remember about the Sisters of Nyx is that I was disappointed that one of them wasn't named Stevie.
Get out.
But I do. I'm just glad that I remember the name. I'm just glad that I remember that association.
Right. Get out.
Since you guys aren't asking too much, let's have you guys do a roll off. A higher 20 wins this one.
All right.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. Well, that'll work. That'll work.
A star for Will. She looks at you, Eugenie, and a branch reaches out. Very creepily, by the way. It doesn't do like quite a smooth move. It just kind of, and it hands,
snakes out, sort of thing.
It hands you a memory, and when it hits your head, you get it. So it gives you a gift on every Ascension Day. You know what Ascension Day is, Caden Kalian follower?
Not a clue. I mean, I'm sort
is
of
that negative star.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm sure that Eugenie
take it back.
William the player doesn't know what Ascension Day is, so I would say that for the sake of William the player,
Ron, what do you think?
Let's just catch up to.
I mean, that's an immediate negative star. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know his god.
Yeah,
he doesn't know his god that well.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, I appreciate the commentary.
Sorry.
Hey, Spencer's buzz on. Is he able to listen to this too, or is he out of the conversation?
Yeah, Buzz on's in the. Yeah, go ahead.
He's just keeping notes. Oh man. Oh man.
Okay, no. So here's the thing. So like, all right, yes. I am obviously not an astrophysicist, but if my character was to have like a level 20 intelligence, I don't think my character should be held back due to my player's abilities.
Okay, so Ascension Day is a drinking celebration of Caden Kalian. It's the day he ascended to godhood. It's December 11th. December 11th was the day he made it to the Starstone and touched it. In the center of Absalom.
Quick question: Is this the first episode he's played?
This is the first episode. Yeah, this is episode.
Well, yeah, because I mean I can see that happening, but this is not like past like 25. No. Is that okay? Very
Ascension Day has yet to come up in any of our episodes, I believe.
44. Oh, okay, yeah. I'd make that -5 stars.
All right.
Wow, we're running at a deficit. Will's running at a deficit now.
I just.
That's the rules, God.
Yeah, peanut gallery. That's right.
And the GM's GM. I love that. I'm only going to dock you the one, but I should take all of them. It should be -3, I think. All right, so that's the holy day.
This is punishment for the puns, isn't it?
Yeah, you no, you get December 11th. This is a very important day for you. And then Walrus, she reaches out to you in a very other creepily manner. She guides us, and it hits your head. And you get this spark, and she claims to have a gift for Pharasma. She says you are Pharasman.
I am. I follow a lady like yourself that deals with the beginning and the end of life.
She asks you to stand because what you say makes reason with your god. So you can stand. You don't need to.
I stand.
She has a gift of the severed that you just killed. The person that you just killed is one of the severed seven that disrupted her entire realm. She's super mad about it. But he was basically protecting. Remember, he was protecting that area that you guys destroyed after destroying the ghost of the severed. And you destroyed this thing that it was massive magic on it, and it had tied up all the strings. And as soon as you did, all the strings started to reappear. She says, this is the soul of a Taladin mage before he was fully converted into a lich. I prevented him from becoming a lich slave. This is a phylactery, but it is also an ethereal soul gem. And she hands it to you. She says, this is a gift for your god.
I take it willingly, and I thank you for it. It contains that mage.
Yeah, you noticed that the mage was a ghost. He wasn't fully converted into being a lich, which you might think that the Whispering Tyrant would be up to doing that, right?
Right.
So she just caught
I was hoping it was him, actually, but no, okay.
Right, yeah. The tyrant's that easy, huh?
That'd be nice. No.
Eugenion, seeing Uncle Walrus stands up. He's just trying to follow Uncle Walrus's lead at this point because he has no idea what he's doing.
Okay, and then everybody else can come back into the scene. So everybody roll a 20 for a gift, and whoever gets the highest.
You're talking about everybody remaining, right?
Yep.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Hey!
See how easy it is, Ron?
Nice.
It's that easy.
Rock's throwing rocks tonight.
Actually, who rolled the lowest out of that? Because there's 4 of these.
Now he's going to
I
reverse it.
rolled a 10.
Tom got a 2.
Like piece 2. Yeah.
Tom got a 2.
Got a 2.
I'm going to give Thurman a star for losing that. That's not the Ron boy, but
That's different.
that's not the...
Yeah.
That's different.
I think someone's playing Candyland with his daughter, but
I'm sensing a very warped scale of judgment of these stars today.
You guys all get special rings of planular focus.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Basically, they're large. It's a large silver ring, and creepily, she brings out these branches and gives them to you.
What does it look like?
It's got a massive setting, and all of them have different kind of cloudy crystals, about 1 inch in diameter. It's really big. So if you're wearing a ring, you'll want to take your other ring off because you can only wear 2 in the game, and put this one on just to honor her at least. And when she connects with you, you guys get the images of the other severed and how it's been a big, massive trap, and that she needs the rest of it to be free in order for time and things to move on correctly. So these planular rings will bring you back into the normal realms, but they are taking you to other planes, right? So that's what they're there for. They're called rings of planular focus. They work once. You can add them to your guys.
Who gets them, Spence?
Everybody else except for Tom, because he rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. But I have the soul gem, right? So you, Jenny, and I don't have these, right?
No, you do.
Correct.
You do.
Oh, we do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You guys also get it.
We all get them. And they're a one-time pop, though. And you can, do planar transportation?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, a very accurate planular transportation, by the way. That's the main difference.
Okay.
And then everybody roll another d20. And Ron, you tell me after they roll.
I rolled a 1 on this one. So
19 on this one.
There you go.
Almost opposite, Kurt. Almost opposite.
13.
15, baby.
High or low, Ron?
oh, I heard the roll. I should have said it before, so it wouldn't be fair.
you can
You
flip
don't
a
know
coin.
if it's going to
You
be
can
a
flip
good thing or a
You could
bad
flip a
thing.
coin. Did you bring your dice?
I'll say hi because I heard what Kurt said. So hi.
Okay, good. I like that. So who got the highest roll? Who got the highest roll?
I rolled a 19.
Oh, nice. Well, that works out, right? Okay, so you get a protean cloak.
Oh,
It's a +5 bonus. She gives you a protean cloak. You can add that to your guys. +5.
That's a good band name, by the way, too. I know we're not doing that this time, but that's a good band name. Protean Cloak.
What's a podium? It's called podium cloak.
A protean.
Protean.
P-R-O.
Podium.
Podium. So every time you put it on, you just so happen to be in front of a podium. Podium cloak.
do I get a star for rolling a 1, or that's just like?
Oh, that's true. You did lose out. I did give the other guy a star.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, Ron. I'm listening out on it.
That's excellent. Can I call it again after everyone rolls? That'd be great.
Yes.
No,
And
let's make it high. Next one's high.
Next one's high. Okay, Tom. It gives you a +5 bonus to any one of your saves, but you have to tell what type of save it is at the beginning of the day. Okay, so that's what that cloak does. So if you want +5 to your will save, You just tell me, okay?
So you should do it now then.
All right.
Because we're at the beginning of the day.
Well, I'm going to follow the DM. If he says if he just slipped a will save, I'll give +5 to my will.
Oh, don't.
Fool!
You fool!
You
I
call it.
wanted you to do that the whole time.
Ron, would you have fooled me? Was that a slip of the hand, a slip of the tongue?
Will is always strong with me because naturally I'm kind of a wizard. So one more, and Ron called it the highest?
Well, the high. I'm curious. Is there always treasure that's rolled, even if there's no combat?
It might be a cursed item. You might just become the tree.
Yes and no to getting items.
High is the number.
We need 4 players, so one of them has to go right now. Ron, who's going? High or low? I'm just kidding.
Wouldn't that be rotten? That'd be horrible. Like, this guy's such a jerk.
Imagine instant death. The tree stabs you through the heart, you die instantly.
By the way, did we mention MacLeod Ale is open back up, but the 6 feet parameters aren't really working at our table. I got nervous about that.
It looks like you got some more London Lager.
I got $150 worth of London Lager.
Oh my God.
That's a great investment.
Stop drinking London Lager.
But some other sponsors too, Emerald Knights, you can come back into the store and shop now.
Wow.
Okay, so who rolled the highest on this last one?
Are we supposed to roll?
Roll again.
Tell us to roll.
I feel like Brett should roll too. Maybe Brett,
Ooh, I rolled a 19, baby.
I rolled a 3.
I got an 18.
I got a 20.
Tom?
18.
Wow, Tom is either on top or
I
down.
also got
14.
a 20.
It's like I'm having sex. I'm like up or down.
I got a 22.
Wow.
How did you get a 22 on a 20-sided die, Spencer? I call shenanigans.
Brett, why don't you give it a roll too?
All right, okay. I did roll an 8, but let me roll again.
Okay, no, that's good.
No,
All
we're
right,
good
so
with 8.
I'll keep rolling.
so you guys gonna have to fight to death, Will or Viv. You'll be resurrected at the end of it.
No, wait,
but
I got a 19.
They got 20s.
I got the third highest.
Oh, you did?
I got an 18. I was making fun of Will being like, I got a 20. And I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
yeah,
It's like,
I
that's the
also,
proof. Yeah, I
I
got
got
it.
a
Totally guys
too,
have
yeah.
to fight to the death.
I
That's
got an
amazing.
18 originally.
I love
So-
that guy.
I got a 19
You can go
originally,
ahead and
so
fight someone else to death.
She is
Will's
cruel.
All right, fine.
Will's the winner if it was a legitimate roll.
All right,
Yeah.
So Will dies?
Will gets it. It's an astrolabe.
Hell.
Oh, so I didn't like
Astrolube?
get it.
It's gonna fight to the death.
Astrolube.
No, if there was a tie, she'd make you fight to the death because she doesn't know who's superior. So this device creates an abstraction of north, south, east, and west, up and down, back and forth, and future. And so basically, it stabilizes you guys when you travel and also will help you travel the plains. It'll help you navigate the lands without magnetic poles, malleable terrains, everything consistent north. Keeps a constant orientation for you.
Okay.
Right?
I think I understood that.
Give that to the drunk guy.
Yeah, give it to the drunk guy.
What is wrong with this map?
The
It's
thing
upside
that's going to
down.
manage orientation for our whole party. Yes.
Ron, are they going to live tonight?
I think they're gonna win because the
Okay.
DM seems a little soft.
Hey.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I was taught better than that. Everybody knows it.
No, excellent job. I think it'll be a great night for everybody, not the DM.
Yeah. She folds back into the tree, and then you see the tree sort of effervescently explode into the essence behind me, into the strings.
By the way, I really appreciate Viv not cutting down that tree. I'm just saying.
Hey, there you go. That's very true.
Important. That one was
There was-
important.
Well, in reality,
was a
Something
moment.
was telling me that I should not cut down that tree.
You can see Viv's eye twitching and just like her hand slowly reaching back for her axe. This is a tree that you should leave alone.
No.
Get out.
Before she bestowed us with gifts, what did Morai tell you?
Well, like everything else that we've come across here, we keep hearing the same through line that we're not supposed to be here. That we're an offense to it because we're out of place, we're out of time. We're mortals in an immortal, unflinching type of world. So, we're not much better than the other ones until we tell them that we're here to set right what happened with the Severed Six. But here's the important thing. Like so many things, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. My relative came here to try to set things right, and all it did was set things wrong. It was a trap. The tyrant got here first, and since time has no meaning, he probably had all sorts of time unlimited to plan something, and maybe foresight to know what Arnesant and his group were going to do. And when he and the Severed Six showed up, he was waiting for him. And everything that we've been fighting, it makes sense when you think about it. They're all corrupted, right? So they fell to him at some point, and he's making them a worse version of what they were. So, and I'll hold up the soul gem and show them. So in here, Do you remember the mage that we fought? Well, he was one step from lichdom, and this is him in here. So at least we got him contained, and we can take him back. Look, all these worlds that we're traveling to, they just want to be rid of us. It's like what was happening in that spatial environment. We're a virus to these things. They don't know what we are. They don't understand. We're so beneath their scope of understanding that they just want to eject us. And that makes sense. But before we can get out of here, we got to take care of the other viruses, but not be labeled as viruses ourselves. It's hard to explain. I don't know if I'm making any sense to you, Tarman, but we need to set right, but we're part of the problem at the moment.
It very much sounds like to everybody else on the planes that we have traveled, we have been the fly in the ale. However, whoever sent us here in the first place had so with intentions to fix what was wrong, and so it seems like we're either damned if we do and damned if we don't. And
but that's the thing. They were meddling in things that they couldn't possibly comprehend. And look, the tyrant was so far beyond them. I mean, I think that's the sad reality and what we don't know from history. Sure, Arnestan fought and used the shield and managed to banish the tyrant, but didn't destroy him and banished him out of time and place. But then he went after him, and that's what made the situation worse. And again, when you have time unlimited, you can plan for your enemies. And who knows, maybe that's what the tyrant wanted to have happen from the get-go.
Did you see where to go next?
Wherever next is wherever the next of the severed six is. So far, by my estimations, we're down 2. And we've got these rings now, and perhaps they can get us to where we got to go next.
But Walrus, there's many planes. If we don't know where to go, these rings won't work more than once.
No, but I think the gift from Morai is that the rings will take us to where we need to go. That's her gift to us, that we can go where we need to go. She's directing us.
I don't have a ring.
Well, I had a dream. I don't know if it means anything, but we were in a wasteland, and something to do with the shield was in all of us, and this really like frightening creature was coming towards us, who I think is this lich. And I think we have a battle with him, but I don't know how we get there.
No, Orak, that's important, and I'm glad you shared that. Look, assuming that we can survive all these different places we're going to, this ends with us doing what Arneson obviously couldn't accomplish, or at least him and his cadres. But we have to find him first, and we'll probably have to go through the rest of them before. Because again, who knows how much foresight he had? Maybe, again, being outside of time, he knew we were coming too. We have to close the loop, and that's it. So the sisters, they keep moving us along. You see, every time we go to a new spot, we encounter more of the virus as they're perceiving it. So I think the rings are the next stop, but Dermot brings up a good point. Morai didn't give him one. So what do we do with him?
I can plane shift and I can teleport, but if I do not know what plane these rings will bring you to.
Right, we don't know where we're going.
I could be bouncing around for years to try to find you.
Does anybody know how exactly these rings work? Maybe it is enough that one of us has a ring and leads the way, and we all
do a
tag
search
along.
on YouTube, and maybe there's a video that tells you how to
Sounds
use
like a perfect idea.
What's the
Let me
Google
go ahead and
search?
Google
Look,
it right
it's a
now.
is it a boondoggle search? Yeah, we need a Boolean.
No, we need a DuckDuckGo, really.
Right,
I don't
we
want
need-
anybody seeing what I'm doing.
I don't want my ISP to know where we're going next, if you get my drift.
Perhaps this dream that Orak has is enough. Perhaps this dream allows him to picture where we need to go, and he can lead the way, essentially. Maybe he can lead us to this next foe that we must fight off with. And it's not a matter of us all using rings at once. Maybe this is a matter of one uses the ring to lead and others can follow without needing the ring.
There's a weird thing with time, and I don't know when we are. I don't even know where we are, but I don't know when.
Right, that's the product.
I just gave up on that concept.
Well, I'll tell you what Morai said. The truth is, we're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. That's how it's been this whole time.
Ninjas.
And we have it right, like ninjas, except not as good or cool or agile or impressive. So, like a ninja, except all of those traits, right? And also making the universe worse. It's like when you step on coral reefs, right? You murder all the things inside of it, and then it spreads and the death continues.
And it completely destroys your feet at the same time.
Exactly. And also, that's very similar to our experience. Not only are we getting hurt, we're hurting so many others at the same time. So kind of normal for us, except now it's happening on a time scale.
All right, I'm starting to get numb to the words. So where are we and where do we need to go? The orcs have had enough.
The orcs have had enough.
Are we still inside that rock? Or are we back up on
You're
top?
on the outside of it.
Where does change color?
And
We're with the lights and.
in fact, this is the 2D perspective of it.
wait. Oh,
because we had that celestial thing with us.
So we're on the asteroid and now it has golden strings.
It's a new form, but it's a very. See the thing
Exact
behind
same
me?
one, but just different. Okay.
There's a protective sphere around it that protects you guys, and you're floating throughout the
It
strings.
wasn't there before.
All right, so
wow, look at that! It's right there. It's like magic.
So we did good. We did
Show off with your virtual background.
right. Well, the thing is, I think they've been controlling the river of souls somehow through this whole thing, and I'm not sure how they're doing it and what planes they're on, but we need to find out how they've been breaching these things and get to the breaches and shut it down.
Weren't they just talking about those knots and trying to unknot all of the strings? Like, we just have to find another knot.
Hold on, Auroch. No, I
Effort.
think Auroch has stumbled on something that's really, really important here that I think that we've been overlooking. Look, what's the end game here? Now that we know who we're chasing after a lich, right? Kind of the pinnacle of undead, right? And look,
They
this
want
is
the
something,
river of souls.
right? If you are an undead monster, what would you want to control more than anything else? The ability for life to regenerate or not regenerate, and souls to be here and there. I mean, that's kind of like a lich's playground when you think of it. And then who else do you employ that's interested in capturing souls and taking them over?
Good-looking women.
Aside from that, we're gonna have a separate talk about that.
I'm sorry, I was inappropriate.
I mean, there's nothing new. Why are you surprised now?
The Infernos, the Fiends, they thrive on souls too. But not to the same extent, but it makes sense that they would ally with something like this. Those are two forces that would...
Right, but the thing that we're noticing is like there's undead with like demons and devils and stuff. That it's like mixed match. Like he's doing undead demons. I mean, that's different.
Right, well, when you can control these strands and compress these things that are supposed to be happening in the background that we should never even see, set eyes upon as mortals, you can pretty much do whatever you want. He's altering reality all around him.
How can we locate these other severed seven? They seem to be the problem.
There's only 6.
That was awesome, you guys. So, but I am waiting to hear a few actions that I'm not hearing yet. And let me just say that this area, strange creatures occupy the vastness past the great beyond, which is where you are. It's never meant for mortal eyes, i.e. you guys. And once a mortal visits and sees the universal truths and understands the wisdom, it must be hard to go anywhere else to experience the dull in comparison. Just FYI. And if you want to stay here, you can. Morai accepts you as a creature here.
So if we just want to end the show now.
So we're all like Frodo now and the Great White?
My question is, in the previous wish, I requested any creature within 1,000 feet. Are there no other creatures that could come to our aid to go ahead and...
She's not really a creature.
Well, like any other ones to like come to our aid.
So the thing about a wish is, your wish was amazing, and thank you so much for that. They do have limits, so they're not like all almighty and powerful. So technically, you could have done like a mass charm or something like that. That's the way it was interpreted. And that everybody failed their checks within 1,000 feet. So there are limitations to a wish. So I would suspect that even the Protean or the guy that was helping you guys, that he's even disappeared by now, and it's probably has angst that you're even here. But since you're talking to Morai, there's an exception.
Isn't there a way for Morai to direct us through at least even a thread?
Well, there are things that you would
string?
naturally do, receiving rings and getting clues. I mean, there's a planular arc that Will got. There's some things.
You know what? I think. Look, everyone has a ring except Thurman, right? So I can shift. So if I get one of the rings,
do you even know what the rings do?
And
what do the rings do?
But I'm just saying, if I take one of the rings from one of our,
I can give you my ring,
and one stays here, and then we shift to where the rings are supposedly maybe supposed to take us. I will know how to get back. I can come back.
I'm going to put this into Buzz on. Buzz on. You have to interfere. Sometimes mortals lose their way, and they don't know what to do. Sometimes it might be a negative star across the board. but let's have you interfere.
Yeah, y'all wait to hear for Buzz-On's response. He's invisible. And after a couple seconds of pause, all you hear is,
"Oh, he's sleeping."
Did anyone else get something besides rings?
Should we?
Well, I got that gem, and
Yeah,
it looks
and I
like
got a
Dermot
cloak.
got that nice
Proteum cloak.
And then I got planar astrolabe thing, not exactly sure what
Okay,
it is.
you Jenny, what does that thing do?
It's a very good question. I got it and I had moment where I thought I understood it, and then moment immediately afterwards was like, no, I don't understand this at all.
Is it giving you some sort of direction to our next path?
Can I roll to interpret this thing?
I say we smash it open.
No smashing, Viv. I don't think we need to smash it. I
What
think we need
else
to
are we
keep it
going
very
to
much
do?
intact.
He's just holding it.
Well, hold on. You know what? Maybe we're not. Well, maybe Moria's not done. With some information. Let's ask. Since Thurman's the only one that can't benefit from the ring, I'll ask of Moria, and I'll kneel again to her and say,
Is she still here? I thought she left.
"No, the tree's still there, right next to the tree."
Oh, I thought the tree
It's
left.
the tree.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
she
I
went
thought the
into
tree
the
was gone.
No, the tree's still there. The tree. So
It's a tree.
I say to Moria, the tree,
Kinda.
and kneel in deference again. Our one friend here, the one who is between life and unlife, needs to see where we need to go next. Can you share that with him, and he will use his abilities to join us?
I think Buzz-On, you hear him wake up in the background, and he asks you to do something with the ring.
okay.
Buzz-On's like,
Put the lime in the coconut.
But hold on. These rings are rings of planar focus, right?
Yeah.
So they allow us to focus on a plane. They don't get us there. They just give us maps.
they are a ring of planular focus. Yes. So each ring, they're kind of specialized rings. Nobody's really made an arcane check, is what I was waiting for. Oh, Ron got bored. And
Why doesn't a goddamn wizard do that?
Oh, I could not help with any of that.
I was about to say, like, can I try an Arcana check?
I was going to try and smash it. I mean,
That's a barbarian arcane check. Yeah.
my arcane check. How big does it explode?
I got your arcane check right here.
Okay, here's the thing. My Arcana is at a +1. So if anybody,
All right, GM, I'm gonna make an Arcana check on it. I rolled a 16 and I have a +23. So
Right.
16.
Hey, come on, wizard. Twist all over.
There you go.
this is the basic ring.
Hey.
Oh, I have a +18 Arcana check.
How the hell do you have that?
I don't know.
So,
Well, see, we didn't know what Morai told you guys, so we were trying to get.
Tom, star for you.
information from
Star
you
for you.
guys.
You figure out what the rings are. You figure out if you tap them, they give you an exact map to where Morai is sending you to another plane. And each one you kind of look at, and they're different.
Cool.
But as soon as you use it and you hit there, because it's very accurate, normally you go
It's out.
5D times 100% away or something like that from your planular shift. It's very accurate and takes you to the exact place.
Yeah.
So-
it gives you pinpoint accuracy for planar shifting.
So, party, this is going to take us to the last of the 5 that we need to defeat in order to make sure that the tyrant never lives.
I think we're down to 4 at this point, but yes.
Each one of these rings will be able to transport all of us if we hold hands and concentrate. That is how my spell works, and the property is probably the same.
Well, I don't like jewelry, so we can try mine first. And I go over and I just get the ring and I
You
keep
tap
it on, take it off. I just start smacking it.
Thurman gently takes Viv's hand.
Viv, can I show you?
I pull
just
my hand away
let
real
things get
quick, being
creepy.
like,
Hold
Whatever,
and then-
stalker.
Just don't do the flame
We
thing.
shared a night together. Can I show you?
Do you want to continue to see the back of my hand?
Wow.
Walrus,
before we make any hasty
you
decisions,
show Viv how to use this item.
Yeah, well, I'll do
Just
that, but
to
if
use it
you could take a
once.
step back there and maybe give her a little social distancing and respect. Look, read the room, Thurman. Read the room, okay? So I'll put my ring
read
up and
the
I'll,
extra planar rock.
right, yeah, read the half orc, and I'll tap the ring, and let's see what map we get.
Nice.
Well, so before we go off in any one direction, do we know?
They're a good band.
Do we know Is there any one that we would rather face before the others, or do we have any information about these adults?
Anybody have planular knowledge?
You know, but you know what? Eugenie brings up a good point, Spencer.
Yeah.
Is there any way, can I try to recall some knowledge around the Severed Six and who they were? We know we fought the mage. We know we fought the warrior.
You wouldn't have known the Severed Six. Yeah, you know your great, but you don't know the others that would.
Oh, his consorts? No.
But traditionally, Talion would have a lot of, fighting units.
Okay.
They're human by nature, and they have heavy ranks, and they've been able to dominate even the devils next to in Chelix with their army skills. So
right. So there's every chance that we'll meet another cleric there, which who knows how they've been corrupted at this point.
Yep.
Could be
medic, cleric. Yep.
Right. All sorts of classes of individuals. Right. But if it's a medic, if it was their unit's medic, my guess is what the liches warped him to do is now controlling the undead and healing them with negative energy versus the positive they would normally put out.
Really cool.
But we don't know who's where.
Before we shift to the plane, I'm going to cast status on everyone so I know if they're on the same plane as me, what's going on with them.
Oh, that's cool. That's a start.
Cool. That's a cool start. That's a cool spell.
Yeah, last 24 hours.
You got status.
Is it the first time you cast that, Kurt?
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever heard of it, honestly.
And with Will's new instrument, time seems to stabilize you guys. You're not sure exactly where you are in time.
Will, can you manipulate your instrument and help us?
I offer. So Thurman was the one who had figured out the rings, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, if I can, I'd like to offer my instrument to somebody who has a better.
That's the most expensive thing you guys got.
It is. He said it was like a planular, like astrolabe or something of that nature.
It's astrolabe.
You should probabbe give it to Thurman because he's going to be navigating.
Okay.
Astrolabe.
I mean, honestly.
I think astrolabe is appropriate because it's going to slide us into wherever we need to go.
And also the Houston Astros. Yeah.
Okay, so Thurman, he takes it in his hand, he looks at it.
Family, hold hands right now and form a circle.
And hopefully
Is this another weird sex ritual, Thurman?
Yeah, I don't want to have to reveal something personal about myself.
Right, look, the one time was enough.
Family, we're going to travel. Hold hands and form a circle.
Everybody touch above the belt, please.
Just grab
above
my
the
arm,
belt.
Eugenie.
All right, I grabbed
Pick
Thurman's
up your
arm.
trash. We're leaving.
And Walrus,
Hi.
stand next to Viv and show her how to concentrate on the ring.
Jesus, Buzz-On, your wings are huge.
Oh yeah.
I think Viv knows. She knows. She'll be able to focus. It'll be fine.
Okay, so looking at the astrolabe compass that I have, I'm going to use, what would I use? Planular lore.
Did we tap one of the rings? Hold on. Which ring did we tap?
I tapped mine.
You tapped yours, so we're going to that ring's location,
So mine's
right?
displaying. Yeah.
Okay, roll a 1d4 for me.
Okay.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, the guy with the astrolabe. Go ahead.
Your ring is going to the gem is going to become cracked after you guys use it.
Well, at least we'll be able to keep track of which ones we've done already.
Oh, that's good.
1, 2, 3. Brett, tell them what they want.
You're in the plane of fire. Everything's on fire.
So real quick, how many wishes do you guys have left now? I'm confused. I know
2.
Dose.
Wishes
But we're not using
or
wishes.
I know, but I'm just curious after last time.
2.
He's just trying to
Spend
budget
one
it
then?
out.
Did you spend a wish yet?
I spent the wish on mine, but then Viv gave me her ring, so I have a wish.
I've got the
And-
wish in my sword still.
You have 2 left.
And then Eugenie has a wish.
Oh, so you have 2.
And it's bad that Brett is asking this.
No, I thought you said 4. Yeah, it's good to know. Okay.
Rules God.
Oh, cool. Okay, gotcha.
And GM, I do have planular knowledge, so
Nice.
that help where we're going.
You're going to see everything because, like, the ring will lay it out. You'll have this astrolabe. You'll know
I have the
exactly
compass, the
to a
astro compass.
pinpoint where we need to go. That should be what happened.
Yeah.
Brett, did they actually do anything before they just activated it, or did they just go?
Did they like cast any buffer spells? You mean?
I just did the status. I didn't do anything else.
We haven't left yet. We circled up.
Oh, you haven't left yet? Okay. So what are you doing now?
Well, that's what I was saying. I was going to use my knowledge. We're going to activate that as I'm okay.
You're going to activate Walrus's ring.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Thurman has some information about his.
It's going to be a star for Walrus.
So, Tom, you're going to cast a spell to plane shift, I guess, based off what the ring shows, or is the ring teleporting you?
No, I'm just going to.
Tom, you should get a lot of information about this first.
Yeah, I'm just using my knowledge check, my planular knowledge check to see using the astral compass, which obviously I know what that is. I've used my Arcana check, and I know what the ring is. Now we all know what the ring is because we've explained it. So to kind of put the 2 to 2 together and see.
Do we need the cloak for anything?
Well, the cloak is on me. No, I get a heightened will. Yeah, +5 heightened will.
Okay, no, but I don't know if we like needed to activate the cloak or something.
But you're casting your planar spell, Tom, after based off what the ring's showing.
Oh, got right.
You think she killed the guy that was with you guys, the protein? You think she killed him when she came back to life and gave you this cloak?
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what?
She took a string and just went.
Guys, I don't have a ring, so I can't go with you.
No, you cast.
Oh yeah,
it.
no, it's 8 people. Planular spell.
The ring only gives you information.
Yeah, the ring is a map.
Is this something that we have to use to travel?
No.
Oh, got it. I thought that the ring was actually taking us there. Okay, so now I'm sorry, guys.
The ring is only a map.
Only drink whiskey and you'll feel confused like I do now. Okay, so cool. So with that, then I have all the knowledge.
Caden Kalian does not discriminate.
Family, we don't know what we're coming into. Should we buff up a little bit?
I mean, I've been drinking since we got it back, so I think I'm good to go.
Light beer, Buzz.
All right.
Yeah, Buzzon appears. He goes, "Oh, hey, wait, hold on, man.
Star for Buzzon.
Listen, man. First of all, do you mind playing shit to me too in this group? I really appreciate it, man. I gotta be with you, Jen.
You're more than welcome to join us.
Hey, before we go anywhere, man, I want to know where I'm going first, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
You can
2 stars for Buzzon.
You can look at ring map that Uncle Walrus has. Maybe you'll be able to know better than we will.
Man, I've been to many planes before, man. Sometimes I make a mistake and go to the fire plane. I'm like, fuck, man, that's not a good thing, right? So,
Does Thurman understand where the map is? Can I roll?
You can make a check, but just know this: you shouldn't see the check, and I should only be seeing it, and then I will tell you what it is.
Okay,
so maybe Brett should roll it
for me. All right, that's fine.
all right, it's up to you.
Well, actually, Tom, I trust you, man. Go ahead and roll it, but don't tell anybody what it is.
What am I rolling now?
Well, you just text it directly to
Can you
Spee.
chat it to me?
Yeah, chat it to Spee.
Tell me what it is.
What am I rolling? What type of
A
dice?
D20. And the thing is, like, if you're trying to steal something or if you're trying to fool somebody, you think you fooled them, but you might not have, right? I mean, there's just, it's behind the DM screen roll. What's your bonus on planular knowledge or any type of plane knowledge?
Oh, it's plus 24.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you know that this ring will take you to the Earth elemental plane.
Earth Kingdom?
And you think...
So the material plane?
You think, and that's a star for you.
Thank you. Yay.
You think that this plane has a trait of mostly being solid. Visitors who need to breathe run the risk of suffocation if they don't reach a cavern or a pocket of breathable air within the earth. Worse yet, individuals without the ability to burrow are entombed in the earth and must dig their way out at a rate of 5 feet per round per action spent digging.
Oh, so we're like going to like an underground.
That's what Tom tells you.
So GM, do we still, due to the wish, we're able to breathe without air?
Well, you were in space.
I know, but doesn't that carry on
I don't
to
know.
us? Or is this
Will it? I don't know.
Rules God? What?
That's up to the DM, I guess.
Very specific about the wish. So you guys think about it.
So here's the thing. When we said in space, we're still technically going to a space. It's just not a space in a vacuum.
This is actually a plane. This is a plane.
Okay. But a plane is a space, right?
But it's not space, right?
But we didn't specify outer space plane. We just said in space.
True.
Wow, there's
So
let's see what happens.
There's an argument right there to be made.
True. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
You know what you know, Tom, and you remember the wish that you guys made to be able to live in space, basically. And you're putting 2 and 2 together, and you say to your group,
Family, this plane that this map is taking us to, you need air to breathe, and you need to be able to survive in rock. It's an earth plane, and I don't know if we would survive entry.
That could be problem.
I think that this is what takes us to the next of the Severed Six. Buzz Lightyear, what do you know about this plane?
Oh man, Lobster Man, you're funny, man.
Buzz
man.
Buzz Lightyear.
Lobster Claw, let me tell you something, man. You guys shouldn't fret for a little bit, man. If you hang around me in any plane, you shouldn't be harmed from the environmental damages or anything extreme, really. So I'm thinking, just stay within close feet of me, and you'll be okay. But if you leave this if you leave a certain radius, you might be succumbed to the plane's exotic dangers, whatever they may be.
Start for Brett.
You go in and out so I can't see you. How will I know that I'm within range of you?
Well, I'm always around you, Jenny. Let's put it that way.
So I just stick to the drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stay close to the
I
drum.
mean, you can
Angel, how large is the radius?
4 dwarf heights.
Okay, you're not a very funny comedian.
In the celestial planes, we talk about dwarf height. We don't talk about feet or inches. It's all about dwarf.
because dwarf is as dwarf does, my friend.
4 doors.
4 dwarfs down.
So Tom, what are you guys doing?
Family, hold hands. The angel's going to protect us.
Buzz, his name, he has the name.
Buzz Lightyear, come down here and join the
Sorry
circle.
for you, Jenny.
The fellowship is something funny, man. You guys are hilarious, man. I love you guys. You guys right in the middle, you guys, and right around you, Jenny. This turns invisible. Stay around you, Jenny, my friends. Let's do this.
All right, nice. And you guys get together in a group, and Tom starts his star. He gets a star for doing the planular travel. Walrus, your ring is going to crack after you go, and it's going to grow really dim. But you got to put on the ring and take off. You can only wear 2 rings maximum. Do you have more than 2 rings on?
No.
No.
Just
Okay, very good.
Just the one we're bringing that one.
Buzzonk and Walrus. Well, actually, it's the Dwizzard. He warns you about how.
Oh, the Dwizzard.
You're going to a very solid plane. It's
Very solid.
mostly
Solid as a
mass.
rock.
Solid as a rock.
Is it solid?
As a rock.
Solid as a rock.
It's
Yeah.
That's what our love is.
that is what our love is.
And since Tom's taking you there, he's going to roll a D100 for me.
All right.
Because on that,
Really,
he's
do you
on that
guys
chart.
really want me to roll the D100?
Yeah.
Definitely
do.
not.
No, I don't. But
Oh, Christ.
A 97.
No, it's an 85.
Okay,
Oh my God,
he
that's
adds 20 to it, so that's good. That's good.
Can I cast a spell before we go?
Not anymore.
nope.
Because your arms are crushed.
Can I cast a spell before we go?
Yes.
Hang on, before Kurt does that, let me just.
Get out, Will. Get out.
The listeners are so happy they tuned into this episode.
Before we go, before Thurman snaps his fingers and sends us off to some crazy, tripped out, deadly place, I want to cast haste on all of us so we at least have another action. to get
there you go.
Nice. Very good. Thank you, sir.
Everybody has haste.
So that's haste at 7th level.
Yeah, since you guys have that arc, that planular arc, time starts to make sense. Like Mel was asking about time with her spell, it starts clicking now, whereas it's been timeless around you guys before, but now it starts to activate.
Oh, so all of the other spells that are time consuming were always a constant, and now it starts.
Now it starts.
Yeah, so you get a extra stride or strike action for 1 minute.
All right. Good luck. And before we go, it's really
Good luck.
it's really exciting. I love this part about loaded dice rollers. I'm gonna put my headphones on for this because it's so exciting.
Oh.
Because it's time for a player update. A player update. You guys haven't heard. Let's check in.
I know where we're going.
Let's check in with what's happening.
It's outer
Here we go. Let's
space.
just check in with the players update. Oh.
This is a Loaded Dice Rollers player update.
Whoa, where am I? Is this land? I'm on land! This is sand! Sand? An ocean. It's beautiful. By the luck of Desna, thank you! I kissed the ground. This is amazing. Oh, I hear something. Who's that coming through the brush? Please, put me on a planet without monsters.
Oh.
Oh my God. She's beautiful.
Oh.
I mean no harm. I mean no harm. Who are you? I am Anlith. From Glorian. Oh, never mind that. Is this world we're on full of people like you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless Desna. Are they all like you? You've never seen anyone like me before. Now, knowing my luck, The Fellowship of Something Stupid will probably wish me back now. Those bastards.
This has been a Loaded Dice Rollers player update. Now, back to the game.
Because I didn't give you the love story that you needed, Spencer.
There you go.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that I muted my mic because I was dying laughing.
I did not, and I had such a hard time not responding.
Great job. Brett.
Okay,
That was-
admittedly, okay. I feel bad, but my very first thought was maybe we should wish Annalith back. You know,
You do have a couple
Barbarian.
wishes.
The ultimate cock block. Let's do it. I love it.
Saved you. I'm so glad you're
my God, I
alive.
can't even imagine.
And he's like, you bastards! There was time now.
Oh god. So great job, you guys. So you bind together and you do your spell, right?
No, Thurman starts to chant, and this circle of light then connects us, and it kind of spins and spins and spins. It gets brighter and brighter and brighter, and then we vanish, and then we appear on the next plane.
And you guys disappear into a new realm. You guys literally go, you think like thousands of millions of miles away, and you appear on the elemental earth plane, which is made entirely of stone, and there's a guy standing right next to you.
Oh, perfect.
And everybody roll a d5. This is position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's roll.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 1.
I got a 2.
I'm a 1.
Uncle, what'd you get?
A 1.
A 1 also?
Wow.
So all three of us.
Okay, so it could be any one of you guys that's standing in front of you. You guys have a roll off. Let's do a d20. There's more separating numbers there.
Ooh, I rolled a 15.
Natural 20.
I rolled a 16.
All right, so Walrus, you appear.
We've burned like 3 nat 20s tonight on completely things that do not deserve a nat 20.
Unfortunately, Walrus appears right next to this mofo.
But I'm right behind him.
And Walrus, you remember Morai. Yeah, I put you guys as number 1. And you're in the right position. So, Morai, you didn't understand at the time, Walrus, but Morai gave you 4 visions of earth, water, fire, and air. She said pain is with earth, and she said strife is with fire, and death is with water, and sleep is with air. And you weren't sure what they meant, but now you pretty much know what she meant. So earth equals pain, and now you understand what she said to you. Because everybody roll initiative. Of course, he's going to get a nice round of attack before.
What was water again?
Water's death.
Okay.
And we are underground, or?
You are in the ground, but in this particular area, you have freedom because of your diva.
So we're like in a cavern or something like that.
Okay.
I got a 40.
42.
I've got a 37.
I rolled a 1, so 23.
Oh.
I got a
It's
42.
okay, I'm used to being last.
I get to do a battle cry during the initiative. Can I do this and try and scare him to death, which is a new feature that I
I
have?
also want to do that.
So normally I can do
Sick.
a battle cry against something and do a demoralized check against it. And I also took scared to death. So like there's a chance like if I crush this, which I have a really good.
Well, actually, you guys have to make a DC 27 will save or be frightened as well.
Doesn't matter, he just died. You
might be.
41 against his will DC. I rolled a 17, which gave me a 48. So it's pretty cool if I can pull it off, and he at least, even if he succeeds at the fortitude save, he doesn't die, but he's going to be frightened for 2 rounds and fleeing for 1.
It sounds pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
mean,
It's like
a hell of a way
intimidating
to
glare
kick
or
off.
something like that.
So what would that be, Brett?
So you're doing battle cry, basically, is what
Order
you're
of
doing?
operations. We're
I'm
doing battle
doing
cry.
the special
first.
feat of called Scare to Death, which I can pick 1 foe within 30 feet. I have plus 31 against his will DC. I rolled a 17, which gives me a 48.
So
Yeah,
he flees, I guess, right?
I
He's
guess so.
frightened too.
Well, is it his turn? I don't know.
Well, you guys have to
We
save
still
from
have
his
to
aura
do-
too.
We have to save against his aura. So what does that save?
DC 27 will save.
45.
43.
50.
39.
We give Kurt a star for making the dude
Nice.
scared.
Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
give Walrus a thing for his aura. And then who failed that will check? Anybody?
I mean, he is a half.
What was the DC for that?
Spence?
27.
Oh yeah.
That was fine.
39.
He flees. All right, Auroch, it's your turn. Then Walrus, Eugenie.
I'm gonna turn into a purple worm. That's just something I do.
Oh, that's good.
Purple
right
worm.
on.
Purple worm.
Star for that. That's pretty cool.
I'm up to like 7. Yeah, baby.
That gives me a 30-foot burrow speed and some other crappy stuff.
That is ugly looking.
I
mean, I know it's not Auroch's true form, but holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. So
That's
I'm
sick,
gonna
dude. When did you turn into a purple worm? What level did you get that?
He's had it for a long time.
He's been
just
dying to
had
turn
no
into the purple
reason
worm.
to turn into a purple worm.
Well, this is the one to do it. Yeah, this is the plane to do it.
So my land speed is 40 feet. So I'm going to move 40 feet, do what will be.
Well, you're going to
east on
burrow
my
because
street.
technically. Okay, where are you headed?
I'm going to try and go in the direction I thought this creature would go, and I would go with my max speed for 1 round because it takes 2 rounds to turn into him. So 30 feet in one direction, kind of in the direction I think he is.
All right. So since this thing seems a big,
Wow.
and then I had a stroke. Right. Right. I'm intimidated by the purple worm. They tell you not to drink it, read it, but turns out you should. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer, which is a great little spell.
Okay.
A domain spell. He has to save a will save and throw their Spence against a difficulty of
12 plus
37.
Yeah, he made it. He did not critically save it.
Okay, so he succeeds. So he takes 4d6 mental damage, and he's still frightened 1, and that will stack with any other.
Okay, so he's frightened 3
conditions.
now. You guys are scary.
He's a big old scaredy cat. The damage is.
Oh, I forgot to add the surge, Brett.
Damage is 18 there, Spence.
Negative star for the DM. All right, 18 points of mental damage.
That is indeed mental damage, yes. And he's frightened 1, which brings him up to frightened 3. Run away! Run away!
Well, actually, 10 DR on the mental damage. So he does 8. You see him wince in the head. He's like, "Leave me alone! I'm scared already." And he's running.
Why are you guys so mean?
All right, it's Eugenie.
So we started off in like a cavernous space, but we're surrounded. We're basically underground.
Yeah, Kurt has freedom of movement because he's a worm.
You have an additional move action or an attack action because
Oh
you're hasted.
right, yeah, okay.
Well, Spencer, are we inside the Earth or are we on top of an Earth-like plateau?
I mean, the whole plane is Earth.
Okay, I see. So the aura that I guess Buzzon's giving is like a circular
pocket,
bubble,
yeah.
Spherical.
a pocket of inside the Earth, basically.
Yeah, planes of this trade are mostly solid. Visitors who need to breathe run the risk of suffocation if they don't reach a cavern or pocket of breathable air in the earth. Worse yet, individuals without the ability to burrow are entombed in the earth and must take their way out at a rate of 5 feet per action.
All right.
Oh, God. You guys have done this perfectly, by the way, so far.
I've never been so happy being a woman in my life.
Okay, so quick question. Did Kurt chase after the monster down the tunnel that he was burrowing, or did Kurt burrow his own tunnel?
Kurt burrowed his own
my
tunnel.
own tunnel, my friend.
Okay.
And I should have got another action, but I
you
forgot.
can go down.
Okay.
by the
No
way.
takey backies.
No, I know.
I guess the quick question is there any reason for me to head down one tunnel versus the other?
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are in a pocket of air.
Yeah, it's running him. It's running
guy's
away
still
from
in
us.
front of you.
Like,
He's still
Eugenie,
here.
you can't
Yeah, he's still 30 feet.
run too far away because the second that you get out of our area, like,
you're gonna be
you
in
start
Be
suffocating
crushed.
probably.
Yeah, you'll be crushed and suffocate.
Except I'm bringing the pocket of air with me.
Is Eugenie's aura keeping us breathing, basically, in this?
Well, it's not my aura.
The angels.
It's Buzzon's aura from hanging around me, or not from hanging around me, but so like.
Gotcha.
Buzzon.
It's a 20-foot radius, basically. Yeah.
So in theory, I'll be bringing the aura with me, but I also don't want to leave anybody behind. Or I don't know. How soon do people risk suffocating?
You should run after him and get an attack, because I'm going to be on the other side, and we have to kill him sooner or later. So.
But like for everybody else who's not a worm or having an aura of protection around them, like
Anybody else who's not
do
a
they
worm.
face suffocation at the beginning of their turn, or is it like if they get back into the bubble by the end?
I'm not a worm. I'm a human being.
If you're enclosed in rock, you're going to be in trouble.
But he's not.
You're
right
not.
now.
You're fine.
Yeah, we're in a cavern right now.
Yeah.
There's a pocket. Yeah, you're in a pocket.
As long as Buzzon's
okay, so-
there, you're fine.
Oh, so I could get to him in like one move.
Yeah.
Or one action. Okay, cool. So I'll use the stride from Auroch to get there. And then I will smack at him with my rapier.
Oh, he's so mad at you.
He's scared. He's a scared little rock
Just
boy.
slap him.
44.
Hit.
Nice. All right. And now for my obligatory. Well, I say obligatory, but let's face it, I was going to do it anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Boy.
DC 35 fortitude.
Oh, that is a critical fail.
Whoa.
So that's going to be a
fumble.
29. So does that mean I instantly go to level 2 or just to level 1?
Did you fumble?
Wait, would you roll 1?
I rolled a 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see. That puts you in stage 2 automatically. Bam. So,
Okay.
So,
All right. So what are the consequences of stage 2?
Whoa.
There's no oxygen here, okay? I'm doing best I can.
Is that a great?
Roll another DC 14 save. Make a second one real quick.
The last I was looking back, and the drunk man was attacking, and now he's suddenly stumbling and falling.
Make a second save at the same DC, Will.
Another fortitude check?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 42 fortitude.
All right, you need that. Okay, now you still have the same benefits of like being buzzed, right? In stage 1, where you get +2 to strength and dex and con, but now you're also -2 in your mental stats right now. So you're a little bit
Mental stats meaning intelligence, wisdom, and charisma?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
But now you also think that women find you interesting.
But I thought you said women think you're attractive.
Or I said interesting.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, oh.
That's right.
Killer blow you, Jenny, man. Whoa.
Dude,
man. You gotta breathe in between drinks,
That's
dog.
not good.
That's too much, man.
I think that's a stuffer, bro.
That hit you hard. I can
College,
tell.
dude.
Are you listening? Are you listening to me right now? You listening?
I never seen someone get buzzed so
fast.
fast in one swig. That's incredible, man. Incredible.
34 damage for the first hit attack.
Okay.
So 10 on that.
Damage reduction.
Do you have any bonuses?
The 24.
I rolled a 17 on 4d6, and then I add 17 on top of that. So
Yeah, but like any like group benefits that we had going on.
not that I know of. I don't think anything applied.
Am I flanking him? No. Am I?
I thought you were.
I don't know. How close are you?
We don't get damage for
well-
flanking anyway, so.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
what's his reach? Yeah, he may be flanking because Kurt probably has an insane reach right now.
My reach is 10 feet.
I mean, he's in range to do that.
So that'll help in your attack.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it'll
roll,
help on
roll your next attack. You
That helps, but that helps to hit, though, right?
You added damage, right? Because you're drunk now, you get another point of damage and hit as well, right? You know that?
Wait, run that by me again?
Well, when you're drunk, you get +2 to your strength and dex and con, so you
Oh shit! Okay, cool. So that would be 36.
typically get +1 to your level of hit points, whatever it may be, and your dex is up by 1. So you get +2 morale bonus to your physical stats, which gives you a +1 bonus if you catch my drift, right?
Some
So
good beer.
Avalanche happens when it takes damage from a hostile source.
It just took damage from you, Jenny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now I can
so
do.
so
the
I think
burrow.
I think it does the burrow. I think it does its reaction. But this burrowing does not trigger reactions.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you don't get the attack of
So
opportunity.
Okay,
he
gotcha,
goes,
gotcha.
Instead of going the planned way, he just goes down.
It's Thurman. So Thurman's going to use a heightened cantrip shield. So that'll give me.
Okay, you do that, and then what else?
And I cast mirror image on myself.
Okay, so how many images?
3.
Nice job. Is that the first time you've done that?
Yep.
Star for that.
Ooh, mirror image.
Thank you.
That's
a
a great one,
tasty
Tom.
spell.
That was Thurman. It's Earth Guy's turn. He runs for he flees for 2 rounds. How long?
No, just 1 round.
He's in fear, so he goes very far. You're not quite sure, but this is
So
his
his
terrain.
frightened,
So it's like you running through air. He just runs through the stone.
It's his frightened status, which is 3 right now, so he's rolling -3 to pretty much everything.
Okay, so he's just scared of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
He's
roll to see if he
shitting
comes
rocks.
back. Honestly, there might be, just because you guys kind of popped into his neighborhood, like this is a dude hanging out in the street corner hawking like heroin, and you guys showed up. Why does he have to hawk heroin?
Rock heroin.
Yeah,
He was
he's
selling
rock
raw
and-
cocaine. Is
so-
what he was doing.
15 or above, he's just out of here because he hates you guys. He's still around. All right, so he bails for a couple rounds. Yep.
All right, what do you want to do, Viv? The guy ran away. Sorry.
That was fun.
I don't fucking know. Like I am just. All the fun things happened because he left. I'm gonna go over in front of you, Jenny.
Okay, so everybody gets a free round because it doesn't come back this round. So what are you doing?
I'm going into rage.
I'm staying in purple worm.
I might be able to kill this thing in one spell.
All right, so are we now back at the top of the round? So I will resurface. I want to try and use my perception to either see, hear, or feel anything else within range.
Yes, you probably have tremor sense, so you know that he bailed 85 feet down, and then you feel your friends over there.
But is there anything else within our radar right now?
Not that you're sensing, like moving through stone or anything.
Because I think you guys did it, man. The monster's gone. Jenny, take a swig, man. Celebrate, man. This is great time.
So I'm hasted, so I get 4 actions. So if I'm using, I think
just a
with
little
3
guy
actions
right now,
and my
right?
burrow speed is 30, so I could do 90. Would that get to him? And then it's still one
He
strike.
went 85 down, so you could get to him and do 1 attack.
1 attack. Okay, all right, that's cool.
You nip him in the heel as he's just kind of running away. It's a bizarre concept to be Earth, isn't it? You guys, like, it's just like you just move through rock and stone like we would air. It's just, I'm just saying it on a personal
Very
level.
strange.
Very strange.
For the first attack would be 35.
Yeah, 42, 41. Sorry.
No, I missed him. That was a bad roll.
Okay.
So I'm next to him though.
Yeah, you nipped at his heel. Oh wait, he's frightened 3. Doesn't that knock his? You hit him. You nipped him.
I hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right?
Yeah. 38. So that is 18 plus 20, so 38 piercing.
Step from that, so 28 more. Yeah, you guys get a free round. So do what you need to up there, right?
You guys all get manicures, and then we'll be back.
Oh, that sounds
No, I mean,
great. Can I ready action powerful leap
Oh, yeah.
for when it resurfaces that I just jump straight up?
You crawl up to the top of the cavern that Buzzon has created from his aura, and you're just gonna dive down.
Yeah, for sure.
Just waiting for the worm and the beast to come, but you feel like the titans are fighting below your feet, and it's its turn. It's feared 3.
Was it frightened 1?
Right. Well, I gave it an additional frightened because of the phantasmal killer.
Oh, okay.
Right, he had
so then
2.
it's frightened 2. So I had him frightened 2, fleeing 1. So you had him frightened 3, fleeing 1.
And then he fled.
Now he's frightened 2, not fleeing.
So confusing. I love it. Okay. So easy.
So
at
basically,
these
it's a
high levels.
-2 for him, but he can still do whatever he wants.
Everybody's happy they tuned in. All right, so he's gonna go for his attacks, I guess. I mean, Kurt, you're kind of there.
Yes, I am.
Makes
I'm
sense.
a 39 AC.
Oh, he's got Earth Glide. What was I talking about? He goes way farther. Anyway, he was a slug bug.
Fantastic. It doesn't really have.
Hey, by the way, this music right here that's building the intensity.
Is that by Leaving Richmond?
Leaving Richmond. I love those guys. They're so they rock. It's so great.
Yeah, Leaving
If
Richmond.
you haven't checked them out by episode 42, you're insane.
Yeah, right. If you don't know who Leaving Richmond is by now, like, come on.
And if you're fighting Earth elementals, you want Leaving Richmond on your tracks. That's exactly what needs to happen. All right, it turns around, it bites you, or hits you. It does 3 hits. It just bam, bam, bam. Its fists are. Here he goes. He's plus 31, 16, and then 18, 16. Sorry, that was another 16, and then 11.
But he gets -5 after each hit.
-5 and then 10. So he did.
That was the first hit. 47 total.
Right, and then 42 on the second.
Did a 42 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
And then
plus 31, 32 total.
So he missed on the third one. So he hit it on 2. All right, okay. So it's this plus 29. It's 2 of these plus 29 per hit. So here we go. 2. 10. 72 points of damage with 2 hits.
Okay.
72 points? Okay.
Yeah, so 254 minus 72. Okay, I'm good with that.
He hit you with stone. His fist is just stone. He sees the purple worm. He's not used to that. But he sees how fast you are, and he just slams at you.
Yeah.
Okay, Viv, you hear the rocks underneath you kind of tremor.
So he's burrowed down, right? I can't really see him. I can't engage with him.
Yeah. Buzzon, do you have a turn in there? Or are you on Eugenie's turn?
Sure, I'm a large creature. You guys can hold on my legs.
I've heard that about you.
Excuse me, sir, but can I just jump on while you're climbing down?
That's wrong.
If it's all right with you, Teach their own. But
Hey, lady, wrong leg, the other leg.
Okay. Let me just a little to the left.
I know it looks like I
Is
got
this
three
good?
legs. Yeah. No. Yeah, it's
Okay. All right. Well, I just do your thing.
She's sexy orc woman. All right. Nice, Viv. Auroch, it's your turn. He's right in front of you.
So I'm gonna use my first 2 actions to cast Stone Skin upon myself.
Well, you can't cast in
Oh shit! That's
Sorry,
right.
sorry.
Well, then I guess I won't do
You can
anything
bite him
except
4 times.
bite this guy. 41.
Yeah, you hit him. Yeah.
46.
Okay, you hit him.
Okay. 31.
Miss there. You get your 4th attack.
And then 4th attack.
Actually, don't you get your
That's a
first
miss.
attack twice? I mean, that's the way it used to work on E1. Yeah, Walrus, you're all blurry.
I don't think
I
so.
know. I'll take the 2. It's all right.
2 hits.
I have. I'll be
I
fine.
mean, I wouldn't underestimate this guy. You're gonna need all the help you can get.
Yeah. Well, I may bail out. It's okay. So that's 22 plus 20 is 42 piercing on the first one.
Okay.
5 plus 20,
Amazing.
25
You're just like
bludgeoning.
snapping at him in the rock. Brett, what's the little brother of these things? The Exorms, or what? How do you say?
Zoran. I think called Zoran.
Zorns. It's a huge, towering spindle. Yeah, it's got 4 arms at times in its appearance. It's made of stone and crystal, yet it moves like fluid and grace through stone. It would, in your interpretation, the largest creature you've ever could imagine would be maybe like an avalanche elemental, which would be like a huge earth element that just creates like avalanches and stuff. And you kind of saw that behavior.
And that's what you think. That's what I think he is.
Yeah, and you think this thing is like the biggest of the big brothers. This is like the holy grail of
On the top of the food chain.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So then for my other 2 actions, I mean, I don't really need to move anywhere because we're all together. I'm going to cast Angelic Halo.
I'm not with you.
And this is the first time, wow, you're 85 feet away. I can't. You're worming it down there. You're doing the worm. So it's another aura, 15-foot emanation. Everybody in the, everybody that's in my aura of 15 feet, they're going to gain more hit points when I heal them. So it's fine.
Okay, great. Eugenie. Buzzon has started to descend through the rock.
But he hasn't caught up to this
There's
rock
no way
thing
you
yet.
can catch
Okay.
up to him.
Well, in that case, I will start, I don't know, I guess like just climbing down the side of this tunnel, I guess. I mean,
Join me.
Okay, very good. Tom?
I'm just gonna follow Buzz Lightyear and run as fast as I can with my.
Okay, it's its turn. Okay, so it's going to hit Kirk because it's the only thing it has right now in front of it.
Yep, go for it.
Plus 31. So here we go. First one plus 31. 17 plus 31.
Yep, hit.
39, right? And here's the last one. It's 13. It's 1 miss.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna smack him in the face.
It hits you hard. All right. He does 2d12 plus 29.
Jesus Christ.
10 and 6 plus 29. So 16 plus 29 on that one hit. Auroch, it is your turn.
With my tremor sense, I can feel them coming close. How close are they from us, by the way? Do I kind of have a vibe on that? Like 60 feet, 80 feet?
Yeah, you feel other things moving through there.
Yeah.
Adjusting
Okay,
the soil.
so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to give him a good smack for 2 rounds, I think. And
You
then
have
I'm going
4
to
rounds.
use my other 2 actions to burrow closer to my friends, because I don't want to be in the range for another attack. So let me hit him. So
yeah,
the first attack is 42.
I think you hit him.
And the next attack is 29. So I think I missed him on that one. All right, so that's 2d12 plus 20. So 27 points. Bam! And then I'm going to use 2 actions to get to where my friends are, or at least close to them, and burst out and be in the general vicinity. I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
Okay. Yeah, you burrow into the ground and you go over here
and pop out where they are. Yeah, I probably need a little bit of healing, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. And then it's Walrus's turn.
That's perfect.
You see, you see the purple worm. You're shocked.
And he calls out, and he asks for healing. Fantastic.
He doesn't ask for healing. He just goes.
Well, he can. Oh, is he not able to speak in that form?
Not really.
Oh.
But you understand what the slobber means on the left side? as opposed to the right side.
He looks pretty bruised. All right, so then I'll just pray to Pharasma and say, ask her to heal my friend.
It's like a huge gash by his groin.
Oh god.
Arms have groins?
They're asexual, so it's right next to the Vijay thing. Sorry.
All right,
Mel.
so here's
The Vijay thing?
The Vijay thing. The Vijay thing. The Vijay thing.
It's really like the action that you were doing. You're like, it's like right here.
Spencer, this is new.
Oh, this is Star?
I am trying to get Star Horse. All right, so this is heroic recovery. So because my next action is a heal spell on a single target, Kurt, you're welcome. You're gonna get a +5 status bonus to speed, a +1 status bonus to hit, and damage until the end of your next turn.
You got a star.
Okay, so you're gonna get back 80 automatically, and then 8d10 on top of that.
That's some serious healing.
8d10 on top of the 80 he just healed. That is, ladies and gentlemen, what is known as hot.
That's a great children's book.
Just to analyze what we've seen so far, what we've done is we've mitigated by pushing him away. We've created 4 rounds where you guys can get ready and buff yourselves or whatever. And
By just standing around.
we're just standing around, and we've done probably like 80 points of damage, and then he's gonna pop up, and we're gonna take him down.
Oh,
I would like to do something eventually, please.
Terms?
Yeah, I'm ready in action.
Okay. Yeah, you've never seen a elemental cast any type of spell, but you think through the floor comes like this massive spell burst. Everybody has to make a 31 DC will save.
31.
31.
Exactly 31.
So he targets all you guys in a 120-foot cone, and it kind of takes over the whole cavern. If you just succeeded, it means you're slowed for a round. If you critically succeeded, you're unaffected.
Well, the good thing, being a purple worm, I automatically recover from any slow conditions at the end of my next turn.
But it's hidden or undetected, correct? Before it comes out?
And Viv, it's your turn. You're so mad. You can't see this fucking worm that's like attacking you. You're so pissed.
No, but it didn't do any move actions. It just did a cast.
Yeah, it's kind of a jib.
Well, it took the time to move all the way up and do the cat.
It didn't even have to really move. It just
And to attack it with my great axe.
did a cone on you guys.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, it's not in your.
Yay! It's not in your range. You can't attack it. It didn't come out of the ground. I thought it would come out of the ground.
Oh, I thought you said that it did come out of the ground.
You guys are gonna have to leave like Thurman out there as a piece of bait, so it comes out.
No, I'm gonna go.
So I've done nothing this entire campaign.
So I have 3 actions. I would like to go into the earth and either attack it or draw it out to where we are.
You can go in and attack it, or you can hang out until it comes to you and stops casting spells.
No, I don't want to do that. So I want to go in there. So a single move action, and then I have 2 attacks on it.
We'll get him.
All
Show
right.
him what's what.
You hear a bunch
Smack
of
that worm
dirt
around.
moving.
Or no, you use your worm to smack him around.
You hear a bunch of dirt just moving around. You guys let me know if anybody else can do anything, but otherwise it's Orok and the Earth Elemental.
Okay, so then it's my turn.
That's a great children's book.
Yeah, Orok and the Earth Elemental.
Let me. All right, so let me ask you.
I start drawing in the dirt next to me.
How far away is this Earth Elemental from them? It looks like it's about 30-40 feet. Is that right? All right.
Yeah.
So can I grapple him and pull him up to them?
You can't. You can try and grab him if you want.
Yeah, there's no CMB,
By the
CMD
way,
in this, so it's
I don't
interesting.
think that I can try. I definitely will grapple.
Buzzon can't go down towards that way, Spencer. If we follow like the worm's tail, he's like a long creature. We probably know where he's at.
Yeah, he might.
You know, if I'm slowed.
I mean, you don't have tremor sense, so you don't exactly know. You kind of you're blind too.
So I'm going to use 1 action to grapple and.
Brett, the problem is like when you feel the rock, you might go in that direction.
But depending on how long the purple worm is, though, because he's so close from our bubble anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything collapses behind the purple worm, is what Kurt was saying.
Yeah,
when
you
he
can't
burrows,
chase
it
it.
just
You
all
can't
collapses,
chase it.
so you can't follow through.
This is the thing. I have 3 actions. What I want to do is grapple and use the other 2 actions to drag him up within range of you. Grapple is athletics versus fortitude DC.
I mean, I don't know if you can drag him through stone.
I'm gonna move within range of my friends, but still in range of him, and hopefully I can get like 2 actions in for 2 attacks, and
So you appear above the ram, which might tell Buzzon where you guys are.
yeah. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Instead.
That's good.
So I'll do that with 2
All right, so
attacks.
Buzzon, you see your friend come up.
Yes. Natural 20 on the first hit.
Nice.
You can critical.
Damn right.
Elementals.
Auroch.
Pathfinder E2. What would be on the chart?
Then the critical confirm would be a 34.
Oh no, it didn't confirm that.
Oh, okay,
So hold on.
okay.
The percentile dice is 99.
Well, you didn't confirm on the 20.
I did. I confirmed at 34.
Yeah, we need 41. You need a 41.
Hold on. I rolled a 13 plus 27. So that's, hold on, that's a 40. No.
13 plus 27?
Yeah, that's a 40.
Yeah, it's 40.
Yeah.
You need a 41.
40 is the confirm.
41.
But you need a 41.
Hold on, was that the first attack that I had on him?
The first attack you rolled a 20.
Okay, all right, hold on a second. Then the first attack would be a 44 would be the confirmation.
Why? What are you adding there?
I have a plus 31 and I rolled a 13 on the confirmation roll.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
44?
Yeah, we're 44. You rolled percentile 99, you said?
99.
Is that piercing or slashing?
That is piercing.
Wow. Oh, you got the critical chart?
A critical hit confirmed. Brought to you by Emerald Knights.
Wow. Okay. So, let me read it.
Instant death.
Head, skull pierced death. Unless it says it on
Nice.
What? Skull pierced death?
Yes.
What?
Critical roll.
Wow. I guess.
Nice.
A critical hit confirmed. Brought to you by Emerald Knights.
We love you, Jay.
Planned on that. Wasn't thinking about that.
10 stars.
How many stars?
10 stars to Auroch.
10 stars to Auroch?
He was a tough worm.
Wow.
He was a tough worm.
That's what she said.
Auroch took him down. Wow. This has been an amazing episode.
Yeah.
You guys were sent here by an omniscient being that's like outside the gods and everything. You got a gift from the gods. You went here with a map, and you're here for a very specific reason. You're not sure if killing the world's biggest elemental was it. Was that it? I don't know. It was fun.
I don't think so. I don't think he's one of the Severed Six. I think there was just accidental happenstance.
Yes.
Well, wait. So this was one of the severed, right?
Was it? I don't know.
No, definitely not. This was just the guy that lives here.
This was the welcoming committee.
We just showed up in his living room, and he was like, "What's happening?"
This was the random encounter that Tom rolled.
Right.
All right.
Thanks, Tom.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
That's
Tom.
exactly
Great episode.
And the great thing is, like, you've made a lot of noise, and if something is down here and understands like the whole plane, like they've been watching you do this stuff, and they're like, wow.
We're doing it live.
Yeah.
Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Loaded Dice Rollers and at GMMacleods.